Reaction to the passing of jazz legend Jonas Gwangwa, who passed away today, and of course details around what exactly happened, the circumstances that led to his death are still limited. I'm now joined by Sports, Arts and Culture Minister Nathi Mthethwa. Minister, good evening. Certainly a difficult time. I mean, just a few days ago you learned of the passing of a comrade, Jackson Mthembu, and now here you are. We're talking to you about yet another legend that, you would have worked very closely with, as you work with different legends and honoring them, and not only honoring them, but having conversations on how to take this industry forward. What's your reaction tonight?
Well, it's devastating news, and condolences to the family. The country, the world, has lost a champion. This was a real maestro on and off his craft, and communities, mobilized people. He showed the power and the potency of arts, of our culture. Used to emphasize the point that even when it's given a task like the ANC form among ensemble, one of the thoughts about is how to unite our people across the tribal divide. So we really have lost both the champion in the fight against apartheid, but also the star in the African and South African jazz world.
And Minister, his death comes at a time on the 23rd of January. I mean, in 2018, on this day, South Africa was in mourning. Brahu Masekela, was gone. And in 2019, mourning again on the very same day, Oliver Mtukudzi. These are people that not only took music as, a hobby. For them, it was a way to drive a message home, to ensure that, particularly for Brahu and Ubab Gwangwa, these are people like even some of the living legends now, Bopra Hot Sticks, who are making sure that, people understand that the fight against apartheid was on at that time and South Africa needed to be liberated.
Absolutely. Even when we were thinking of the whole issue about honoring the living legends, he was amongst the first people with Brahu and others, we went to sit down with them and exchange views on how to ensure that these living human treasures are appreciated by all whilst they are studying. They didn't just get into the music, there are different genres. They were doing it with purpose. There was a clear message in everything they were doing, and they were able to raise their views and exchange their opinions about what is happening, even in a democracy, and what should be happening. Last month we relaunched Living Legends, the fraternity. The first day asked, allowed legends to dedicate the day to Nathi Gwangwa and give a message, and did that to his son, Mjalifa, and saying that one of the tasks faced by legends is to ensure that they communicate with society, ensure that their program, a masterclass where they collaborate with the younger generation, continues. And under the new leadership of the chairperson of Dr. John Gunn, we are very confident that is good.
All right, Minister, thank you so much for your time tonight. We certainly do appreciate it. And, certainly, as you say, it's not an easy time, right now, and particularly for you, after losing your comrade Jackson, and also now finding yourself having to mourn yet another legend. But thank you, for your time tonight. We certainly do appreciate it. That's Sports, Arts and Culture Minister Nathi Mthethwa.